Well, hello there, fellow geeks and geekettes, and welcome to yet another video. This is a review of The Suicide Squad from 2021, the newest one, the latest one. A movie I have not expected to enjoy, but oh, I did. It is everything you expect from a action movie to be. It is everything you expect from a comic book movie to be. It was not made for the sole purpose of inclusion, representation, diversity, and feminist woke agendas. No, it was a movie made to entertain people. It was a quality product. Kudos to James Gunn, the director and the screenwriter of the movie, who clearly understands the source material, who clearly enjoys comic books, and who clearly enjoys making films. This is what I always say. You hire people on merit. You hire people who care about art, films, books, comic books, and so on and so forth. And you get quality product and you make money. And we've got proof. The movie is doing very well, extremely well in both cinemas and on streaming service on HBO. Much better than all the other films that have come out this year so far. And that's a lot. And as I said, I am a huge fan of comics, especially of DC Comics. And you can see the love there. You had no woke feminist agendas stuck under your noses like it was the case with, what is it called? The Birds of Prey. No, that movie was disgusting. And even if we omitted the fact that it was just a feminist film to piss off the fans, it wasn't very well made. It was a shitty product. That movie was bad. This movie, on the other hand, is good. And so are all the actors that were in the film. What I also liked was the fact that it was not specifically focused on Harley Quinn, the character of Harley, exclusively. No, she was there, but each and every of the Suicide Squad or the Task Force X members, they had an equal amount of screen time, and that I loved. And you can really see that all the actors, all the people who were in the film were enjoying making the film very much, and all of them were extremely funny, and that's the strongest point of the movie. It's funny, it's bloody entertaining. I was laughing all throughout the entire film. The jokes are very well written. They are masterfully played by the characters. I think that who made me laugh the most was Peacemaker. I mean, there was a there's going to be there are going to be some spoilers in this film, right? In this video. So if you don't want the movie to be spoiled for you, just leave, watch it, and come back. But John Cena as Peacemaker, this absolutely wacky, crazy, buffed killer. It was just, I mean, my favorite, or one of my favorite scenes, was probably when they were rescuing the Flag character, Captain Flag, or whoever he is, whatever his rank is. But when they were annihilating the camp of the freedom fighters, and Bloodsport, portrayed by Idris Elba, and Peacemaker, portrayed by John Cena, were competing in who gets the more kills and who gets more creative kills. Is like Legolas and Gimli in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, but more morbid and more funny. It is an R-rated movie, after all. What I also liked about Harley Quinn is that she was very, very faithful, of all things, to the original 1990s Harley Quinn from the animated series, created by Paul Dini and Bruce Timm. Now, of course, she was a character on her own, by her own, without the Joker. She was just Harley. She was entertaining. She was beautiful. She was very strong, as you know, because everybody wants strong female characters. She was, but it didn't feel forced. You didn't feel as if it was pushed, right? And there was one very much important thing. She was very feminine. The women in the film were feminine. They were beautiful. They were not afraid to show emotions. They were not afraid to show their femininity. And that's extremely important. All the crazy wackos and lefties and SJWs are all about, oh, the male gaze, we have to make all the women look like buff men. No, that's absolutely wrong and unnatural. Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie, was hot as fuck in this film, and the same thing can be said about the chick who portrayed Ratcatcher, and she was intentionally made to look not that attractive, all ragged and skinny and surrounded by rat, but still you could see the femininity in her, and she was hot, which we can't say about the chick who is portraying the new Supergirl, the Hispanic chick. And that's a character who is bloody supposed to look hot. So, you hire people who care about art and you get quality product. Of course, King Shark, it was one of the best parts of the film. Dubbed or voiced by Sylvester Stallone. I mean, it was extremely cute. And Idris Elba, I mean, I've always liked the guy, but I didn't know he could be so funny. It's, everybody, each and every single actor in this film was very funny. And that's the strongest point, once again, of this film. I was laughing all the time. I also like the little hints to the source material itself. Spoilers, there's Starro. Of all the villains, of all the characters, the huge starfish, which, if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments down below. Did Starro appear in the first issue of Justice League of America back then, in the 60s or whatever? I think so. So, yeah, it was fantastic. Amanda Waller and her team, that was funny as well. I mean, Amanda Waller in the films was always a bitch, but in this film, she was a funny bitch. Now, come on! A fantastic film, absolutely. And all the obscure DC Comics characters that the normies, people who are not that much invested in comic books have never heard of, like Polka Dot Man. Like, come on! And the last thing is, you should stay until the end of the entire film, because there is two credit scenes. But I like the fact that they credited a lot of comic book creators at the end of the film. All the people who either created or co-created the characters or did something very important to them. Like, for example, Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Conner were mentioned because they did not create Harley Quinn. Paul Dini and Bruce Timm did, but Palmiotti and Conner, they reinvented Harley Quinn into what she is nowadays, right? Because she was quite different in the 90s than from than she is nowadays. And I also love the fact that they credited Ethan Van Sciver, one of my favorite comic book artists, who was cancelled, and he was forced to leave DC Comics because he voted for Donald Trump. Now, of all reasons, this is the dumbest reason why you should fire somebody, because he votes for somebody else than you. But I don't talk politics here, but I am very, very much happy that they credited people who deserved it. So let me know in the comments down below what you think about the film. I'm sure I forgot about a million things that I wanted to talk about, but I've already been talking about for 10 minutes, almost 10 minutes. So yeah, once again, let me know in the comments down below what you think, and yeah, that'll be all. Bye.